Hi, and welcome to your weekly Oracle reading with Katie VanZeeland. This reading is for the week of October 2nd through October 8th, 2017. And this week we're using Lucy Cavendish's The Fairy Forest Oracle deck. So the deck has been cleared. We're asking the infinite creator guide and empower this message for our highest good and greatest joy. Okay, so we have planning, patience, cooperation, vitality, health, and energy, destruction, ending, final moment. Okay. All right, so yeah, there definitely feels like there is unexpected, unpredictable energy. So just keep that in mind this week. And maybe you're already feeling it, but there's an unexpected, unpredictable energy that might be floating around. And coupled with the full moon on Thursday, this could be an intense week. So just keep that in mind, and stay as grounded and go within to find your balance. It's going to be really important to move through the week. It says planning, patience, and cooperation. So do your best to plan, but just expect the unexpected. And know that we're going to need to be cooperating with people. And that might not be the easiest thing right now, but it could be super easy, right? So just keep that in mind. Be patient and work on, again, finding your internal balance. It's about going within. It's your internal balance. And the middle card is vitality, health, and energy. And we have this health, this good health is shifting for us, right? We're getting a little clearer. And if you're not already, you're going to start to. It feels like you're really burning away some old patterns, some old ways of being with your health, and that is shifting for you. So again, if it hasn't started already, you're being motivated to even think about it. So just go with it, right? The energy is in the flow with that. And then we have destruction, ending, final moment. So again, things are burning away, things are breaking down, you're having final moments of things, there's endings, which ultimately means there's new beginnings, right? And we're coming on to the energy of the full moon, which things start to end, they culminate, they're coming to a fullness. So it makes so much sense as to that's the energy of the week. So don't let that disturb you, right? Because there's always destruction, there's always endings, there's always things that come to a completion. And that's a good thing. It might not be great all the time, right? It might bring a lot of other feelings with it, but it does open the doors for the new. But right now we're in the energy of endings and final moments and things like that. So just keep that in mind as you go through the week, okay? And really take time this week with the full moon to reflect on what does nourish you, okay? What does fill you up? What is good for you? What relationships? What dynamics? What stories that you tell yourself? What situations you put yourself in? What is nourishing for you? So keep that in mind this week, as well as we are having these final moments and these endings come to fruition, especially with the full moon, okay? With the things coming to a completion. Again, remember, health and vitality, and you're getting extra energy. If you're not already motivated to do so, you already are on that path, and it's only going to continue. And to plan and be patient, right? Just be patient, be cooperative, and go within. Find your internal balance. The answers are within you. Find your internal balance and move from that space through all of the changes that are happening, and through even the changes physically, mentally, emotionally, with your health and the energy, right? Find your internal peace, your internal balance with it all, okay? Yeah, we're moving through things differently now. So you might be revisiting, let's say, old situations, old relationships, old way of being in relationships, old way of being in situations. You might be moving forward on something new, but you might be visiting an old dance or an old way of being with something. So let's say, a relationship, or your health and your vitality. So go into it this time, finding with your internal balance, finding your internal balance, and move from that space, okay? Not from the space that you moved from in the past, right? So be very aware of where you're moving from, and be patient with yourself, okay? Be very patient with yourself. All right, so we're going to pull a card from the Fifth Agreement. Heaven is all around me. Heaven is a point of view, a state of mind. Heaven is where I feel a communion of love with everything that exists. And that is the exact space that I was just describing, right? That internal space, that balance, that heaven within. And moving and finding restoration and acceptance within that balance, that love, that space. And moving through life from that space, okay? It's the communion with love from within, with everything in existence. And you feel that communion with love when you feel that love for yourself and that connection with yourself. So spend time building that balance from within, that stability, and then we can move through life into all these situations, even the unexpected or the unpredictable. And when those things happen, if you have that foundation of inner peace and inner balance, you can just move through it, okay? Awesome, yay. Okay, so we're gonna pull a card from the crystal deck. card we have is green calcite. Emotional balance, healing, and release. I find pleasure in the simple joys of life. Awesome. So we have emotional balance, healing, and release. So we're finding that emotional balance. There's so much healing that's going on as we release, as we let go, as the endings are coming, right? Final moments, as our health and vitality and our energy is shifting, right? This is fantastic. And remember to plan and be patient, be cooperative, and to be very aware of and use discernment with what you are nourishing yourself with, fulfilling yourself with. What are you allowing in? Okay. All right. Okay. I hope you have a great week, and I can't wait to see you next week.